Denmark Vesey was purchased by Captain Joseph Vesey and taken to St. Domingo. Denmark was given back to the captain and served as a personal servant on his ship for 2 years. Captain retired. He took Denmark Vesey with him and kept him as a personal servant for 17 years.
In 1800, Denmark won a $1,500 lottery, so he bought his freedom for $600 and started a carpentry shop with the rest of his money. In 1816, Denmark started a Black Methodist church, where by 1820 the population has grown to 3,000 members.
Since Vesey was a respectable, wealthy carpenter, he was easily able to get the support of his church congregation when he started the idea of a revolt. The revolt was to be held on July 14, 1822, otherwise known as Bastille Day.
Bastille Day commemorates when the Bastille had been torn down by the poor French masses, and the beginning of the French Revolution on July 14, 1789. The Bastille was originally a medieval fort that had become a state prison and a symbol of royal power over the common people in France. Vesey wanted to use this symbolic day as a day for the slaves to break free of the slave owners' power, like the French underclass did to their monarchs. But the French weren't the only inspiration behind the planned uprising. The Haitians also gave Vesey the hope and inspiration to plot a slave rebellion. The Haitian slave revolt, led by Toussaint Louverture, successfully ended in 1804, and it gave Vesey the hope to plan the rebellion.
They had planned to seize the guardhouse and other key points in the city and block all bridges from being used. Vesey formed an army with 4 lieutenants, Ned Bennett, Rolla Bennett, Peter Puyas, and Gula Jack, who helped build up the army to about 9,000. The weapons were coming in from Haitian supporters that Vesey knew from his childhood.
The makeshift army had planned to not include any of the household slaves in the rebellion plans because household slaves were typically very loyal to their masters, and Vesey feared that they would alert them. Sure enough, one household slave caught wind of the plans and told their master. So the city of Charleston decided to take action and spread soldiers around the town to keep watch. In an attempt of retaliation, Vesey moved the rebellion date to mid-June, but the whites caught wind of this event too. When this happened, Vesey tried to get rid of all evidence of rebellion, but it was too late. Vesey and hundreds of other slaves were captured.
Trials quickly followed the capture of 131 men involved with conspiracy. In total, 67 men were convicted and 35 hanged, including Denmark Vesey.
Sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am. What were you asking?
So who is Denmark Vesey?
I don't know much, but I just tell you this. There was blood everywhere. My family was shot. It was just terrible. People running.
Okay, that's a start. Tell me more. Sir, are you here with me?